This is such a fun video that we're going to show you this week. It's about some of our favorite road food that we have found as we have traveled across the country.
But before we do that, we want to just take a second to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed to our RV Lifestyle channel here on YouTube. I can't tell you what a shot of adrenaline it is to us every time we see that somebody's subscribed.
And we even have a clock with a little bell on it that shows us when people subscribe.
Yep. There is a little bell that we would like you to click. As you subscribe, you can hit the subscribe button here in the channel, and that little bell will then send you a notification when we have new videos online. Now let's talk about road food. We want to clear up any misconception that this video, when you look at all of our favorite places together, might have, because we don't eat out all the time.
Right. I like to cook in our rig or grill outside, or else prepare food ahead of time.
But when we're visiting a different area, we love to look around and find unique restaurants that have regional food or specialties, the kind of stuff you can't get when you travel just the interstates.
That's half the fun when you're on the road, is to eat at some little fun place.
So we're going to show you now the best road food that we've found.
So come on along, you're not going to gain any calories.
Okay, I need to at least tell you this. For your $10 admission, you don't even get a sample of Dr. Pepper.
You'd think Mike was deprived. For crying out loud, trust me, we ate.
Texas is known for good eating. This, for example, is the world-famous Woody's Smokehouse, attached to a gas station in Centerville, on the way to Waco. During our time, we also sampled chicken fried steak, Texas ribeyes, and great Tex-Mex dishes. I'm going to need a bigger pair of Wranglers after this trip.
Munising, Michigan claims to be a hotbed of Bigfoot activity. Bigfoot statues are all over town.
So the theory up here in Munising is that the Bigfoot smelled all of those pasties cooking at Muldoon's and found a way close to town because it liked that smell. Well, we're close to town. There's woods back that way. Here's a path to the beach, to Lake Superior. This is the perfect place for Bigfoot. So here's the pasty. But you know what? I'm going to pour the gravy on it myself. Bigfoot is on his own. Yeah, you can see all there's like potatoes and beef and veggies in there. Oh my. If I was a Bigfoot, I would definitely hang out around Munising. What kind do you have?
I have chicken.
You have gravy for yours?
I do. First I'll see if I need gravy or not. See how moist it is.
Well,
This is
Muldoon's
really
are supposed to be
jammed
the best.
full.
They're supposed to be really good.
This is your kind of food. It was dinner time, and as we approached the town of St. Charles, he was fixated on Cajun food. We pulled into the parking lot of Steamboat Bill's a half hour before closing time. The special on the menu, crawfish. Mike struck up a friendship with a guy at a nearby table and got him to show us how to eat them.
You just take it like this. You can soak the head if you want, but just peel the tail, the skin off like that. You take this part off. You can dip it in some sauce, like that. It's mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard.
And it's good.
It's good.
A passing waiter brought Mike a sample.
Here, I got it. Look at that. Right there. All right. That's all you eat? Just that little bit?
Yeah, you need the pinchers too.
What about all that stuff?
You can suck that out too.
Suck that out?
Yeah. Other way around.
I don't think so.
It tasted good, like a cross between shrimp and lobster. But I had my mind set on another Cajun specialty.
This is a po' boy sandwich, and this is red beans and rice. All right, let's go. Let's go with the rice.
I Can't wait to try this.
This is the stuff that you want right here.
This is the one that comes strongly recommended, the cinnamon caramel.
So now the moment of truth. These are the ones that are so good, they're known as Amish crack. They are cinnamon caramel. These are some frosted jelly ones, and these are just some good old
Bear claws.
bear claws.
And then the girl at the shop said, this is a bestseller.
Ah, but this
That's
is what,
the one that has the reputation.
that's the one. So there you go, my dear.
Okay, do you mind if I cut it? Because I want to try a couple, and I don't want to eat all of these.
Oh man.
I know. These really are good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I might eat the whole thing.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to try next?
I'm going to try this, because she said this is a bestseller.
What is it?
I don't know. I should have written down the name.
Well, you know that everybody's going to say, well, what is it? What's on
Can't
the top
help
of
it
it?
with
Looks like that's chocolate.
It looks like candy. This is better.
This is better than Amish crack?
Mm-hmm. To me.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
The official taste test from the Rise and Roll Bakery, Elkhart, Indiana. Everybody needs to go there whenever you're in Elkhart. Sugar-covered, lemon-filled donuts.
My favorite. No.
If I give you a fourth kind, that would be your favorite. So, the crack with cinnamon, the Amish crack, which is caramel cinnamon, the candied, looks like toffee almost, candied glazed donut,
And the jelly-filled donut.
and everybody knows what a bear claw is.
Everybody
like.
knows what bear claw is. Because I like jelly donuts, this is my favorite. This is a little too rich for me, and this is very good.
Amish crack.
Mm-hmm.
I turned the camera off and she immediately cut into that one, so.
Well, you can't go wrong with a bear claw.
Ooh, that's
Bear
good.
claws are
What's in
really
it?
good.
Look at that. It's got like little layers of stuff in it.
Well, cinnamon, and usually cinnamon for sure. Nuts sometimes. But you can't go wrong with a bear claw. My favorite.
You can't do that. So they're all good, basically.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4.
According to Jennifer.
According to me. Okay, the first thing that the person who started this huge successful business did was sell a t-shirt that said, Life, Liberty, Beaches, and Pie. After the t-shirts, he made this cookie that he sold out of his car, and it became very successful. And that's how he began his empire. Pretty good sized cookie. We didn't buy all of our food ahead of time. We had to buy something from the Cherry Republic, so we bought a cherry pie. And it was even warm. When I carried it out of the store, still warm, fresh from the oven. Does Mama have something good here? At mile marker 259 on the Trace Parkway, we exited at Tupelo, Mississippi. We were famished, and Mike heard about a place here that was voted to have the best burger in America. We had to stop.
Look at this. The best burger in America.
Well, there you go.
So the smash burger is a steak grind. It has filet, ribeye, sirloin, New York strip, and Benton's bacon all ground up together. That bacon gives it a really smoky flavor, and it won Best Burger in America in 2014.
Okay, this is in 2021. All right, this is my smash burger. Can you see all of the different cuts of meat in that burger? Some onions and some quick pickles they make, special southern delicacy. They suggest that I use loaded fries with it. So, all right, this was the best burger in America. I like the bun, different bun. Here we go. Very smoky. I can see why this won. I'm liking Tupelo already.
Mike had one more restaurant he wanted us to try. This one was about a 40-minute drive way out into the country. Mike, are you sure this is where we're going to get some good fried chicken?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The parking lot's filled with people from out of state. We're in the middle of nowhere. They didn't come here just by chance. They came here for the world's best fried chicken.
The cook is known far and wide as Mr. D, and he does more than cook chicken. He first sings to you.
Grandmama was a cornbread cooking queen. Thank you. By the way, you don't gotta feel sorry for the cook. I ain't gonna put my day down. Okay?
They tell me that you have the best fried chicken, not in the South,
I'm talking in the world. The world's best fried chicken is at Mr. D's in Lorman, Mississippi. Grandmama was a cornbread cooking queen.
All right, so the big secret, I won't tell anybody. What's the secret to the best fried chicken in the world?
Love, 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 love. A lot of love in my chicken, just for you.
Now that looks like fried chicken. All right, you got to take the first bite. Tell me if it's
Well,
truly the world's best fried chicken.
Okay, now, obviously I like to eat, but I'm a bit of a skeptic. The world's best? Here's the test. It very well might be. I think it is. The batter on that is pretty good. Now I see you rolling your eyes back there. Well, look, how nice and moist that is.
it is. It's very moist.
It's moist. It's got
It's
a
not
great
dry.
battery.
Yeah, the
Great batter.
The batter is light. It's good fried chicken.
It is really good fried chicken. Good enough for me to say it's the world's best.
Sugar pie, honey buns. Somebody really loving you just can't help himself. I know he love you and no one else. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sugar, honey, baby. Guy is awful crazy about you, baby. Darling, he's just in love. That's what's wrong with him, okay? He's in love. Thank you. It's cheaper to keep.
Wow, that was pretty good.
I think that was the best fried chicken I've ever had. The batter on it, and it was moist.
It really, really was. So I spent some time with him. I asked him, I said, what is the secret to your fried chicken? And the closest I could get, he said that it's fresh. He never uses frozen. And that he changes the vegetable oil in the vats. But he wouldn't tell me anything. He said, secret seasoning. That's what they all say, right? So that's as close as I could get to the secret.
I heard him say it's chicken. There's a lot of love.
He did.
This isn't my job. This is my love.
All right, my dear, this is our stop. When you think of Georgia, what do you think of?
Peaches, peanuts, and pecans.
And that takes us right here to Merritt's Pecan Store. Now to the peanut part of the 3 Ps in Georgia. Come check this out. These are hot boiled peanuts. And Jennifer, you're going to have a taste treat of these. Trust me on this. Yeah. So we got a little bit of everything. We just got a little piece of pecan pie, and we got chocolate covered pecans. But now we got to start with this delicacy. Next up, you need to try one of these. These are chocolate covered pecans. And by the way, the pecan trees, they're right over there. They haven't started to bud out yet, but that's where they grow them. Chocolate covered pecans. Let's see what you think of that.
And there is no doubt in my mind that I am absolutely going to love these, especially because they were grown right here.
This is my idea. I got to try one. There they are. Anything's better with chocolate on it, but particularly pecans.
You don't even need chocolate on pecans. They're that good.
I like pecans. Now, let's get to the best part. This is pecan pie. All right,
Before I
the
even
first
try it,
one.
I love pecan pie. That's can't go wrong with that.
Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe I'll have to go get my own piece. That's your piece. Maybe
No.
I'll go back in and get a piece for me.
We can't get peaches because it's not peach season. So we got peanuts. In our case, we had hot boiled peanuts. We tried our pecans with chocolate and the piece de resistance, pecan pie. Sorry about the peaches, folks, but we'll try that when we get here in the summertime. Georgia food, the 3 Ps. Here's our destination, Tony Paco's Cafe in Toledo. And I think you're going to find this a really fun place. This is a Hungarian neighborhood, and this place is really well known. What you eat at Tony Paco's is this. This is a Hungarian hot dog underneath all that cheese, and it is world famous. It was this place was started in 1932, right during the Depression. And Tony Paco is a Hungarian immigrant, borrowed $100, started the restaurant, and was looking for something to feed everybody. So he got this special Hungarian sausage. It was very thick, so he cut it in half, and it's about the size of an American hot dog. He could sell these for a nickel a piece. And that's how this place started. Celebrities found it. It was mentioned on MASH a number of times. Remember Colonel Klinger? Remember Corporal Klinger? That was who the character was. And he was always telling everybody about Tony Paco's in Toledo because the actor, Jamie Farr, was from Toledo. Anyway, this place is famous, and the food is supposedly awesome. I'll find out right now. Oh, I'm gonna have some chili first. This is chili. They're Tony Paco famous chili, and we'll try it. And I really like it. They have the pickles. Mm-hmm. These are really dill pickles. They're really good pickles.
Good pickle. That's good.
So here's the hot dog. You can see it's cut in half. That's the sausage, and they put chili like they kind of do in a Coney Island, and pickles and cheese. So here we go.
Looks a little messy.
It is. It tastes like a hot dog with a little spice to it.
So once you get done eating your hot dog, having your lunch or your dinner, you can't help but notice all these hot dogs that are framed, hanging on the wall, all over the place. There's all these hot dog buns. And the first person who signed a hot dog bun was Burt Reynolds. He was here in 1972 in a play, and afterwards he came here to eat, and he signed a bun, and everybody that's famous since then has been signing buns, and they've got them all over the walls. You're going to recognize a lot of the names here. There's entertainers, music stars, politicians. Have fun, walk all around and see who else has eaten here besides you. We are at the Hogfish Grill, and they are supposed to have the best fish sandwich around. So can't wait to try it. Looks like some mushrooms and Swiss cheese on top of the fish. Quite interesting.
And the name of the fish is what?
The name of the fish is hogfish.
Have you ever eaten hogfish before?
No.
It doesn't sound very appetizing.
No, it doesn't sound very appetizing. And in Key West, you have to have key lime pie. But my rule is whenever you're in Florida, any part of Florida is a good excuse to have key lime pie. It's one of my favorites.
But Key West is where it comes
Key
from.
West, yeah. Gotta have the key lime pie. I love key lime pie.
I'm coming down.
We passed through the tiny town of North Loop, population 297, which just happened to be holding an annual event called Popcorn Days. Instantly, I stopped.
You like popcorn?
Yeah, I do. During Popcorn Days, everyone gets free popcorn.
These movie houses started selling popcorn there. Because it really is, at that time, was the only concession thing that would be available. You know, they didn't have potato chips and stuff like that. And so it has always been associated with movies from that time forward. And that's really gave its growth beyond the Midwest.
Back in town, the popcorn is popping, and even I got a chance to pitch in and help.
This is like paradise to me.
Hey! You're not supposed to be eating it. You're supposed to be fixing it.
Oh well, there's plenty to go around.
All right, to start, Chef Allen recommended what they called their jazz lemonade. And it's got something alcoholic in it, but it's fresh lemons, and it's pretty good. Light, but a little bit of a kick to it.
Southern Caribbean and Southern Mississippi is so similar as far as the cuisine. That's what I loved about this location, especially the hospitality and the friendly people and the similarity in food as well. Okay, well, let's do this. Let me start you off with one of our soups. I call it a river water. It's a soup that has in smoked brisket, sous vide chicken breast, and vegetables.
And I don't know if you can see it, but it's even got a pansy in it. And they assure me that this is all edible, which I'm about ready to find right now. River water. I like that sound.
I'm going to give Bo the flour in my soup. Bo, would you like a flour? Bo says it's delicious. Best flour he's ever eaten. What a beautiful salad. Arugula, another pansy, and a homemade dressing.
Don't you eat too many pansies now. So you tell me I can eat these pansies, huh? They are edible. I'm going to make a big deal out of it. Oh, that's great. These are awesome. This is awesome, huh?
It really is. It's beautiful. Very nice.
All right. What did you get?
I got the salmon croquette, salmon, and it's got grits for a little bit of a batter on it. And then there's an egg on here.
Fried egg?
And it looks like a little bit of greens, sauce. It's quite beautiful.
Collard greens.
Ah, beautiful. Can't wait to try it.
And I got the portobello melt. Portobello mushroom. Can you see that under there? Look at that. On homemade bread. Some perfectly done French fries.
And then to top it off, we have a bread pudding with a chocolate bread pudding with bourbon in it. So,
Okay,
combination.
we got that part. We know about the bread pudding.
Yeah.
This is the piece de resistance. our dessert, and it's bread pudding. Looks like chocolate bread pudding with strawberries and some whipped cream. I think it's going to be good.
I think they got your number on this one.
I think they do.
There's bourbon in that. You taste it?
Oh, I'm tasting the bourbon. It's good bourbon.
Just the right.
Very good.
All that bourbon originally came down the Natchez Trace, and this is where they loaded it on the boats to take it to New Orleans. So.
And it found its way to bread pudding.
They kept some bourbon.
But it was getting towards dinner time, and we wanted to go a few more miles. It turned out to be just a few miles when we found the perfect place. We're at Lambert's Cafe, and they're famous in the South. We've eaten at one in Missouri, so when we ran across one in Alabama, we had to stop. And they're famous for one thing.
Hot rolls! Hot rolls, anybody?
Lambert's is always packed. It's known as the home of the throwed rolls. You heard that right. Throwed as in catch. Besides those rolls, which are always just a toss away, Lambert's servings are all supersized.
Good old-fashioned comfort food is on the menu, with the waitstaff constantly walking past your table dispensing things like fried okra, boiled cabbage, tomato and macaroni. Trust me, you don't leave hungry. You waddle out, stuffed.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty full, and I now know why I have to go on a new eating program and lose a few pounds.
I think everybody can see how much fun we've had and how much fun they can have as they're traveling across the country.
So, thanks for watching. Give this a thumbs up. And again, if you haven't already, please subscribe, please. It's such a great encouragement to us. And don't forget Jen's little bell up there. Click that and you'll know when we have new videos online. We're Mike and Jennifer Wendland. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Happy trails.